3 a.m. wake up call in the gym. Yo, yeah, we're gonna get on P Diddy, man. We back 3 a.m. wake ups. Can you dig it? Just got off the plane. Just got back in the country. Ain't been to sleep in 3 days. But guess what? I'm still in here burning my calories like I said I would every day, doing my push ups and lifting my weights and leaving y'all some content. If that ain't what you call time management, I don't know what is. Come on, tap in with your boy. I got 500 calories to burn and a whole lot of stuff to talk about. And serve God is good every day, and every day God is good. Come on, man, y'all jump in here so I can get right at it. Come on, and make sure y'all share this live, man. Y'all gonna want to rewatch this one. This is gonna be one of my rawest ones. Top of the morning, top of the morning. It's Coach One Stack. Don't leave the room, man. I'm finna get right, jump in into Diddy and some stuff he got going on. This is gonna be a very raw live while I'm at the gym this morning doing my cardio. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Who do I got in here this morning? Make sure you stay, man, because I'm about to go hard. I'm about to get live and tell y'all some situations about this Puff Daddy situation and this uh, crystal that he was using. Well, top of it, top of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, guys, do me a favor, man. If you come in, man, tap that like button, man. Let's get right to it, y'all. Let's get right to it. Hey, man, show your boy some love and tap that like button. So I'm at the gym. I do my 3 a.m. wake up call. We work out in the morning. But, man, we're going to get right to Puffy. Hey, y'all, it surprised me with Puffy when I was watching Nancy Grace. When I, thank you. Really appreciate that. It surprised me. And make sure y'all share this, man. Share this because I'm about to start getting raw on all my stuff. It surprised me when they found methamphetamine in Puffy's bag. Okay, because check this out. From New Zealand, that's why I not see. Hey, shout out Mongrel Mob from New Zealand. Shout out Mongrel Mob from New Zealand, man. Well, Coach One Stack to you. Shout out Mongrel Mob. Uh, shout out. Shout out Mongrel Mob. So check this out, man. With P Diddy, yes, thank you. I'm winning. Make me win to hit those likes. I want y'all to hear this story though, man. Because I got 500 calories to burn, and I want to give y'all some real game. If y'all notice that Puff Daddy got caught with some ketamine, and ecstasy, and he got caught with that crystal. Okay, let's get on the crystal. When you using that clear stuff that he was using, it made perfect sense when they showed it on Nancy Grace, and I'm gonna tell you why. When people use that crystal, and how do I know? Thank you. And how do I know? Because I used to sell plenty of it. Statute of limitations over on it. That is the number one. That is the number one illegal narcotic linked to HIV and rainbow sex. So when I saw that he had crystal meth, it explained everything of why he was messing with these men with BBCs, right? Much love too from New Zealand. Let me see. I sent you. Huh? You want? You can hit my Cash App. My Cash App is right there on my page. My Cash App is right on my page, y'all. Hold up. Or yeah, you can see. Yeah, the Cash App is right on the page. You got the dollar sign COACH, the number one STACC. So check this out. So when he was using that crystal methamphetamine, bro, crystal methamphetamine is something that makes men lose their inhibitions. I had a personal friend of mine when I was early 20s who started using that stuff, and he got full blown AIDS. I didn't know anything about that type of stuff at that time. And guys, I'm ex law enforcement. Used to be a cop. I'm ex street. I've done a lot of different things. So I'm telling you, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, uh, but like I said, with the methamphetamine, that makes men lose their inhibitions. That's why Puffy was doing what he was doing with these other men, which that's his business. So now we're gonna get on that pink stuff. If y'all want to know what was up with that pink stuff, if you want to know why he was using that pink stuff, throw a seven up in the air, and I'm gonna educate you and put the lights up because I'm really gonna educate y'all on that for sure. And FYI, I have nothing against the rainbow community. All I'm doing is telling truths. That's all, guys. So now, when you have ketamine, those ketamine mixed with ecstasy. Ecstasy makes you hot and bothered. Okay, ketamine is a horse tranquilizer. It numbs your body, but even though it numbs your body, you are still alert to what is going on around you. But you can't feel anything. Okay, so that means you can't feel anything. So if you were using ketamine, and let's just say you were in the jacuzzi tub. Okay, I got you. If you were using ketamine, and say let's say you were in the jacuzzi tub and your body started slipping down into the water, you would notice that you were drowning, but you wouldn't even be able to save yourself from drowning because you have no control over your body. Your body's so numb, you can't feel anything. So the only reason that a grown man would use something, a tranquilizer that numbs your body, because remember, when it numbs his body, that means his eggplant is not getting hard. Remember that. But then you're using ecstasy that's making you hot and bothered. So why would a grown man want something that makes him hot and bothered and makes your eggplant not work and make you numb at the same time? Well, we know why. Because that's when he was letting people run in and out of him. So he did not feel anything. Okay? That's why he used the ketamine and the ecstasy to let people backdoor him. You know, he's a power bottom as well. He suffers from impotence. One of the one of the Jane Doe witnesses said that Puffy's eggplant looks like a looks like a tootsie roll. Looks like a tootsie roll, right? Well, I don't know nothing about that, Waylon, because I don't shoot that route, Brody. So wouldn't know, and I don't even play like that. But yeah, so now y'all want to know, now you want to know like why was this man sitting here with all the Astroglide? Well, somebody like that should already know. As much sex as he has, yes, it does. Yeah, they said a Tootsie Roll. They said it looked like a Tootsie Roll. So we're gonna get onto that personal lubrication. Now, the reason why he was using all that Astroglide is you got two types of personal lubrication. You have water based and you have silicone based. Well, a water based lubricant, for those of y'all who actually got a woman in your life, it doesn't stay wet very long. It stays wet about 1 minute and it gets really, really sticky. It gets really, really sticky. It does not stay slick. When you're using a silicone based lubricant, it stays super, super slick. So with all the jacking that he was doing, with all the jacking that he was doing, top of the morning, Jefferson, with all the jacking that he was doing, that's why he was going through so much uh, Astroglide because it doesn't stay wet. That's why. You don't believe me? Go get you a bottle of each and try it for yourself. A hoodie on to stay warm. I use a hoodie on to stay warm. That's how you stay warm. For those who work out, so for those who really work out, man, we do that to stay warm. And man, look, if y'all listen, if y'all wanna Keith, I'm not gonna argue with you about my workout. Why are you so concerned what a grown man do? Hey man, hey Jennifer, do me a favor and kick Keith up out of here. I ain't got time for you today, brother. You too worried about the next person, man. Go find you a woman. You must be somebody who don't have a father. And I ain't got time to be your daddy today, Brody. Okay? Well, 'cause that's what us swole people do, hoodlum. What your body look like? I got an 8 pack, but I'm not even in here for that. So look, if y'all want to continue with the live, throw some sevens up in there. If y'all want to play your little games, hey man, let me know so I can go ahead and end the live. Cause it ain't like I get bread from this anyway. Because some of you motherfuckers, man, hey, a lot of y'all sit behind the shadows wishing you was me. You wish you did have a body that I have at 48. You wish you did have the cars that I have. See, I'm a real motherfucking person. I ain't no YouTube personality. I got real shit around this joint. Don't worry about this over here. You see, that's why I don't do these lives, because you always got these men over here worried about what the next man doing, because y'all was either tampered with when you was a kid, you didn't have a male role model in your life, because if you had a male role model in your life, a male role model would tell you stay out of another man's business. Ain't no heat, Dre. Hey man, this is my thing. I'm trying to pass out good information. The thing is, I can't do both of them. I give not one fuck about what any one of y'all got to say, because all y'all doing is sitting behind a damn computer, bored as hell. While I'm having it my way. I done visited 4 countries in the last 4 weeks. What y'all been doing? Matter of fact, I just got off the damn plane about 3 hours ago from another one. So don't worry about me, brothers. Don't worry about me. Y'all better go check my Facebook and see I'm a well traveled motherfucker, man. But what I'm saying is, for those of y'all man who want to know why Diddy was using those type of illegal substances, that's why. Cause like I said, I am ex law enforcement. I am ex street. I sold plenty of that stuff. Statute of limitations over it. Documentary coming very soon about my personal life. Even accept some money for some prostitutes. But that's my business. So what I'm doing, I'm giving y'all some game. And what he was doing when he was having his little freak off sessions at his house, at his house, where you have 3, 4, 500 people at his house, what he was doing was catering to everybody's fantasy. Well, the thing is, P Diddy was doing nothing more than being a high value pimp, because a billionaire. Hey, Jennifer, go ahead and get him up out of. Go ahead and get her out of here too. Donna John, get her up out of here too. Yeah, thank you. We ain't got time for y'all women over here, man. Hey, for all y'all real men that's listening, let me explain something to y'all. For all y'all real men that's listening, this is why this is why it's so hard on the real ones, because you have little boys like that never was raised with no father figure, never got no piece of tail, and they ain't got nothing else better to do but to come and try to be destructive. But man, you can't knock my energy, man. I'm chosen. I am chosen. I glow at everything I do. See, so like I said, so now back to what I was talking about. When they was having P Diddy was having his parties, my theory is that you had so many things going on in so many sections of his house. Well, the rich people just don't do stuff just for the sake of it. The rich people just don't do stuff for the sake of saying, I'm gonna have all of these illegal stuff going on at my house where the police can come at any time and I can go to jail. But the rich people, for a fee, will allow people at their house to live out their sickest fetishes in the world. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you deal with Allie Carter, when you listen to Allie Carter at her young age, it's some things that she talked about that she should never even know nothing about. That's how I know she ain't lying. When Allie Carter talked about how they would take some of the juveniles and transport some of these juveniles from other countries that would not be missed, right? She said some of these juveniles were deleted. Some of them did not make it because they had them having sex with animals. They took that video down, and it came right out of her mouth, and she saw it. She said they was having animals, horses. Now, something like that will delete you. Now, she would know something like that unless she'd been around it. And also, she talked about how her and other male minors would be starved. Well, when you starve somebody, and for those of y'all who ever lived on a farm, man, when you get ready to say delete a hog or your pigs, so you can you know send them to the slaughterhouse, whatever, you clean them out. You clean them out. You purge them. You try not to. You want them to get real fat, but then you stop feeding them so that when you do, there's no excrement left up in them. So that's what they was doing to these little kids. Thank you, B. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. It doesn't make. And now, see, I'm gonna make it make sense, B. So now, what Ali Carter said, and like I said, they took the video down, guys. And if I was to post it, they would stop my channel. She talked about how they would uh, uh, have her and other little boys and starve them for 3 or 4 days, so that when these sick men came and had and got behind them and topped them, they wouldn't have excrement all over them. Okay, now some people's fantasy is to have that all over them. That's called scat. 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 So they had some of these men who were into scat. And so when they were messing with these minors and the scat came out, they would make these minors lie in it. Okay? Oh yeah. Thank you, big dog. Thank you, Smokey. Hey man, I'm 5'8". I weighed 340 about a year and a half ago, man. I'm like about 230 right now, ripped with an 8 pack. I'm 48 years old. Salute, salute. But yeah, so now another thing they was doing with these little boys was making these another fetish is is basically having an oral fixation, making these little boys do what they do to grown men, and to the point to where they vomited. So now, some people when they would vomit, some fetishes, it's a fetish for them to lick it up. But some fetishes, it's just a fetish for them to keep on vomiting as much as possible. It's a power thing. And one that'll really blow your mind is where she talked about where they took the kids, and I know she wasn't lying about this because you would know. Guys, tap that like button, man. I got 22 people in here, man. Tap that like button, man. I'm giving y'all some good game. And I don't lie on my channel. I give y'all real stuff. She talked about how they would have some of the young kids, and they would hang them up, and they would uh, I don't want to say the word, make it so that some of their bodily fluid that's red drip out, and people would stand under the fluid and wipe it all over themselves. Well, it is a myth that a innocent child's fluid, red fluid, wiped all over your body, especially your face, will keep you looking young, will keep the wrinkles out of your face, will keep the wrinkles out of your face. Now, I don't know if you guys ever watched uh, uh, American Horror Story. There is one particular series about the witches where they talk about this, and actually, this is actually true. There was a slave owner in Louisiana. Her name was Madame Such and Such. Can't remember her name. This was back in the day. She was from France. She did not have she didn't have a plantation. She lived in town, but she's known for throwing these extravagant parties. And when she had, yeah, it is. And when she had these parties, people didn't know that she had 20, 30 slaves sitting upstairs in the attic with all kind of stuff that she was, all kind of torture that she was doing to them. She was taking their red fluid and putting that on her face. She said it keeps her looking young. She even got to the point to where she castrated some of these black men and would make them sit there with their own eggplant in their mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? She would even make, how can I say this? How can I say it without getting banned? Let's just say she had a slave that was extremely well endowed, extremely. To keep slaves in line, she would have him go around and basically grape the other men in front of everybody else. And that was a way of control because they seeing what's going on with him and they didn't want to be victims of that. So that's the way she controlled a lot of stuff, y'all. See, man, I give y'all a real good game on this channel, man. I don't talk about things that I have no knowledge of. And even in the slavery days, y'all, even in the slavery days, for those of y'all here that's black, if you never traveled outside the country, been to the Caribbean, been to Central America, you need to go. You should, because the first thing you should ask yourself is, how did all these black people get down here? Because they have slave fortresses. Actually did a paper on this shit in high school. Okay, they have slave fortresses. But that's another thing. What they would do in America here, when you had a slave that was basically out of line, couldn't be controlled, they would send them down to the Caribbean. And again, they would tie them down on their stomach, like chain them down, 4 point them on their stomach, and have another well endowed slave master grape them in front of everybody. So now they're knowing if you get out of line, this is what's going to happen to you. So, guys, they have made the population, you know, do things a certain type of way. I don't have anything against the rainbow community. I'm just keeping it real. I'm trying to tell y'all, give y'all some real history around here about what's going on. And if Trump has it his way, it'll go back to that. You know, this man, this man has signed a bill. He has signed a bill that when he deports people, they can just send you. They could send you to any. He has certain countries he could send you to. So if you're Mexican, he could send you to El Salvador. You have no business in El Salvador, but that was another way of slavery. What they did when they abolished slavery was they started locking up black people, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. So now they're on the chain gang, and they would take these slaves and they would rent these slaves out to places like the railroad, different railroads, coal mining places, uh, uh, lumber yards, things of that nature for $12 a month because now you're somebody's property. Well, what Trump is doing, he's taking these immigrants, he's sending them to other countries with these tyrants, and they are paying him a certain amount of money hurt every person that he sends down there. All this stuff is familiar, bro. Uh, uh, Ryan Lee, what you mean the gangland? What you talking about, Brody? Nah, Green Bell, man, I don't think that's funny, Brody, man. But shoot, how would you like it if one of your people, you say your people was from Puerto Rico, and they get deported, but now they send them to El Salvador, where they not even wanted or liked, and where there are dictators at, and they over here deleting kids, and they can delete your cousin anytime they want to, and they're paying for it. They're paying for it. Oh yeah. See, guys, I can multitask. Go and get them lights up, man. Get them lights up. See, I just got off the plane a couple hours ago. I ain't even been asleep for the last month. I've been to 4 different countries, kicking it, kicking it like a boss is supposed to. For the last month, I've been to 4 different countries, kicking it like a boss is supposed to. I got all the footage to show it, and I just got back. Matter of fact, they delayed my flight 4 times yesterday, and I finally got home. And guess what? I got home about 1 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning. I came to the gym. I made some content and came to the gym. Why? Because I'm gonna get it in. What's up, B? How you feeling? Where you from, B? And guys, get those likes up for me, man. Tap this live for me. Come on, tap that like button. Get it up for me. This is what I'm gonna start doing, guys. When I go live, I'm gonna start going live doing my cardio. That way I can answer questions. And guess what, guys? I want all y'all to start using this hashtag. Hashtag I'm him. I am HIM. Hashtag I'm her. So if you are that chick, you are that top notch chick, make sure you use that hashtag. If you think you really that guy, because guess what? I'm him. I'm that motherfucker. I'm him. Guess what? I own those hashtags. I trademark those hashtags. They belong to me. So go ahead and use it because the gear is coming out real soon. You're gonna see that soon. It's already out. I just ain't put it on yet. We get money around here. We building our bodies, our minds, and our spiritual side. And we need to get our kids together, man. We need to get our kids credit up. We need to teach our kids how to do something other than play a video game. And we can't do that unless we know our history. Because you can't teach your kids where they're going if they don't know where they came from. And if anybody needs a consultation, tap in. You're gonna get this number right here. And we're gonna do some FaceTiming. We're gonna talk about your situation, how you want to be a better person. And guess what? You might not like what I have to say, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I can promise you that. And LA Truth. Go check out my pictures, bro. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I can't see. No disrespect, because I ain't got my glasses. Go check out my community. You'll see the work that I put in. You'll see the transformation. We in New York don't have a disrespect, man. Man, I respect that. I respect that 718. But and to go on a deeper note, I don't disrespect nobody. I don't disrespect anybody. I look at everybody as one. Everybody are kings and queens. We all come from kings and queens. But like I said, some of y'all, man, y'all make it real hard, man, for no apparent reason. Go ahead and tap that like button. Uh, Frank, what do you mean? What does what mean? Talk to me. What does what mean? And tell me where you from, Frank. I don't think we ever spoke before, Brody. No, what I'm saying is, we have to learn how to carry ourselves better. You know, see, you have people that's always saying, "Well, I'm a king, I'm a queen." Well, when you're a king, let's start off with being a king. When we're a king, we don't put our crown down. We should be king like at all times. That's why I don't buy in to when people jump on here saying stupid stuff. I don't buy into that because it's beneath me. A king, you ain't never seen a king argue with anybody. You never seen a king go back and forth with anybody. You never seen a king lose his cool. A king is not gonna put himself in a situation that's gonna come back and bite him. You dig what I'm saying? Much respect, Frank. And then we got the queens, and no disrespect to the ladies, but how's a lady calling herself a queen, but yet she opened up her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry? That's not queen like. That's not queen like. If these ladies calling themselves queen, because man, I'm equal across the board. How you gonna call yourself a queen and you open up your legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry? Are you sitting on social media because the only attention you can get is sitting off with a thong with your legs got wide open? But now these men that's always talking about good morning queen, grand risings queen, they wouldn't even hold your hand and take you on a date in the middle of the day. They would only sneak through your back door and tap that cookie in the middle of the night, and they wouldn't even claim you. So that's not being king and queen like. I'm sadistic myself. I'm sadistic. Sadistic. I've been traveling, man. Hey, hey, guy and Barbara. Thank you for that love, Barbara. Hey, sadistic. I want you guys to do me a favor. Start using this hashtag. Cause guys, I got it coming out soon, sooner than you think. I trademarked it. Hashtag IMHIM and hashtag IMHER. Cause I want to know, man. I feel like I'm him. Do you feel like you're him? Do you feel like you that guy? You should feel like you that guy. Ladies, do you feel like you that chick? If you guy, no, I don't. I don't compete. People tell me that I should compete, but I don't. No, 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 no. Not I am. I. Hashtag IMHIM. Hashtag. Hey, Jennifer, show them what I'm talking about. Could you put that on the screen? What I'm talking about for the room, Jennifer, please, and tap that like button, guys. Woo. Now look at that. Look at that, guys. I done burnt my 500 calories messing with y'all today, right? Y'all helped me through it. I think we should do this every morning, man. I want you guys to know something, man. For real, from the deepest pit of my heart, man. Coach One Stack, love every one of y'all. All I want to do is see you win. That's right, man. I know the game, man. I don't compete. The only person I'm competing with sadistic is myself. I want to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's all good, Phoenix, because I'm about to end this live in a minute anyway. But man, I want y'all to know I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I really appreciate your support. And um, no, I haven't, Barry. Um, let me tell you guys a quick story before I dip, because I really got to dip. Man, I had a gentleman, and I'm gonna see if I could get him on here. I'm gonna try to post it, see if he'll let me post his pictures. Man, he listened to what I was saying. It really made me cry yesterday. I was out the country, y'all. Um, he hit me up. He DM'd me on my on my Instagram, and he was showing me his before and after pictures. And he was like, "Coach, man," He said, man, I listened to what you said about getting up at 3 a.m. I listened to what you said about dropping your vices and devices. He said, look at me, man. He's down 70 pounds in 6 months. And he said, man, he said, I feel so good about myself. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. He said, man, he said, now my baby mom want to get back with me. My two exes want to get back with me. And I said, nah, man, you're not going to get back with them because guess what? If they wasn't good enough back then when you was a big guy, hey, man, they ain't good enough for you now. We moving forward. We never. Hey guys, I want y'all to take y'all rearview mirror, break that mofo, cause we ain't never looking back. We only looking forward. Can y'all dig what I'm saying, man? Belfast, top of it, man. Thank you, King. Thank you, King. Thank you, King. Thank you. Thank you. Hey guys, tomorrow this is what I'm gonna start doing as I do my cardio, cause this is what I do every morning, man. 5 days a week. But I work out 7 days a week. But let me because we all family here. Let me break it down for you. When I get up in the morning at 3 in the morning, the first thing I do is pray, look at something motivational. I come and I do and I'm gonna do 500 push-ups. I was doing 1,000 before I just went out the country, but I was doing 1,000 push-ups. Okay, but I do 500 push-ups. Then then I work out. I get my workout in. Now, this is what my workout consists of. Whatever body part I'm working, I will do 2 to 3 exercises, and I will do 100 reps, sets of 25. Very, very light, but it's very hard to get that 100 because it's a lot of volume. I don't lift nothing heavy, and that's how I work out. And then I burn my 500 calories when I'm done working out. You always want to do your cardio. If you're going to lift weights, you always want to do your cardio after you work out because it will take away from your lifting. And so now that I'm done with this, right? Now that I'm done with this, now that I'm done with this, now because I actually did my workout today, I'm done for the day. I have not eaten, so I am in what you call a caloric deficit, which means I'm burning hella motherfucking calories. So when I get done with this, man, I'm about to go have me a protein shake, eat breakfast, take a shower, and get active because I got some beautiful things coming from y'all, man. Wait till y'all see my I'm him, I'm her gear because I want you guys, man, I would appreciate you guys supporting me, man. When you see it, I'm taking my love for tennis shoes and God, and I'm gonna make some, and I got some very beautiful things coming, guys. But other than that, man, I'm out. I pray that each one of you guys, family, man, make it to your destinations unscathed. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sadistic. Yeah, you've been doing it wrong. You have to lift first. Lift first, because lift first because if you do your cardio first, you're taking away from your energy from the lift. But you're gonna get through the cardio no matter what. But other than that, man, stay blessed, not stressed. Mother F the rest, man. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. Stay down till you come up with your money, and make sure y'all share this live, please. Thank you. Let's see how we stop this joint. Oh, there we go. Yep.